Hello. Delete that. Band Lab. Let me just check this out real fast. Let me check this out. Vic D. It's episode 2. I'm just checking some stuff real fast. What's good with y'all? I'm about to start in a minute. It's part 2, bro. It's part 2. Turn me up, bro. Like, bro, get your people. Tell them to come in here. Bro. W podcast, bro. I ain't even started yet. This is only the second episode. Again, bro. Y'all the goats. Y'all making this possible, bro. I'm just finna check the mic real fast, bro, and then we finna get right to it. Hold on. Mic check, 1, 2. I'm in the lamb truck. Who's stopping me? I missed that slut. That's probably slime with a snake. No, nah. Let me see. Hold on. Wait. I gotta check. Mic check, 1, 2. 1, 2. This working. Mic check. We good? Okay. But yeah, man. What's up with y'all, man? I hope everything good. Whatever y'all, whenever and wherever y'all tuning in at, bro. I hope it's good. I hope y'all been having a good day so far. I'm about to get into some stuff today. I think it's pretty cool. Might hurt a couple people feeling depending on what you like to listen to. What's up, Ak? What's up, bro? You good? But yeah, man. About to get into it. 1 second. Dreamland. Alright, cool. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the PNG podcast, bro. It's me. First off, before we get into any topics, before we get into any music reviews, I just want to thank you guys for the success that was the first episode. Wherever you are tuning in, whenever you are tuning in, bro, I'm appreciative for the turnout on the first episode. It means the world to me, believe it or not, y'all. This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and this is something that I'm pretty passionate about. I want to be a journalist one day. I want to be on TV. I want to be on ESPN. I want to be on the radio. I want to be able to broadcast and reach people. So wherever you tuning in, whenever you tuning in, I'm appreciative for what you've done. I'm appreciative for the first turnout. I'm appreciative for all the reposts. If you're not watching the Instagram live, the Spotify version is going to be available the day after the recording. So make sure y'all go check that out in the link tree in my bio. It should be on my Instagram. Or if you need my Instagram, just contact me. But just much love, and I appreciate y'all, man. So today, bro, I got a really like a stacked show for y'all today. I'm not gonna lie. So yesterday I went to go see Nope, the newest Jordan Peele movie, man. This man is a horror movie legend already, and this is only his third movie. He's given us Get Out, he's given us Us, and now he's given us Nope, which I got to see yesterday, and I actually really enjoyed it. And I got to see it in the IMAX too, which is like the first time I've seen an IMAX movie in a long time. So I'm really thankful that I got to see it like that, y'all. I got the little UZI Vert, man, the red and white review, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed. UZI, I don't know what's going on, bro, but I'm just not seeing any growth since Eternal Take. But we'll get into that later, bro. We also got the Emmett Till movie. The trailer for that drops on Monday, y'all. I really feel like this is something that we need right now in the world. We need to see the story of Emmett Till, because if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that this story is going to be brought into cinema. So that's something that's going to shake the ground when it drops. It might not be the movie that you line up to go see, like an Avengers or a Spider-Man or an MCU movie or a comic book movie in general, but it's something that's going to change the landscape once it drops, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely going to get into that. Again, the Nope review, should you watch it, should you not? Also, we're going to get into is R&B making a comeback. And not comeback in the sense that it's falling off completely. It's a dead music genre. No, it's not. I'm not saying that it's completely dead. I'm not saying that it was a time where it fell off, but I'm just saying now more than ever, people are starting to become more invested into what these talented R&B artists are dropping. So in today's show, I'm gonna go over Wasteland by Brent. I'm gonna go over Give or Take by who? Oh, Giveon, my bad. Snow Allegra. This artist I just found recently. And then Frank Ocean and Bryson Tiller, they got albums on the way that they working on. We haven't heard from Frank since Blonde, bro. I was a freshman in high school when Blonde dropped, and now I'm finna be a sophomore in college. So Frank, I think you overdue for an album, bro. So also we got the iOS 16 public beta, just my thoughts and just some things that I just want to see since I've had it so far. I've had it on my phone for a couple days, and just I like the way it's feeling, so I'm gonna get into what I think about that. Got some Marvel news for y'all. Vince McMahon retired from WWE. That might not be really big to y'all, but it's something that I'm gonna mention inside the show today. And then the main event, y'all. What y'all came to see, what I've been promoting since I dropped that promo a couple hours ago. We got the Big 3 ranking. It might hurt a couple people's feelings. I'm not gonna lie. You may think that you know who's gonna get the bronze medal and the gold medal, which is the one that really matters the most in this situation. But I got a curveball, and it's not for the sake of trying to bring listeners into the show. It's just for the sake of, this is my honest opinion. This is who I feel has the top spot based off their latest body of work. So we're going to get into that, man. But again, for everybody just joining in and listening on Spotify, I just want to thank y'all for this, man. I just want to thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in with me for real. So to get to the top, man, so we're going to touch on this Lil Uzi Vert. I was able to get into it yesterday. I bumped it on the way to go get a haircut. Got a fresh cut. I ain't going for the Spotify listeners, just trust me, I got a fresh cut. Don't worry about it. So we was able to get into Red and White the other day. I'm bumping it, and I'm like, yeah, the beats is crazy, it's hard, but it's like it's a really repetitive sound from Uzi, and that's something that I wasn't expecting, especially coming off the heels of the rollout that was Eternal to Take that took over 2 years to drop. I was expecting Uzi to come with a totally different sound. We got those 2 new songs with Yeet, like the 3G and the Big Tonka. If y'all haven't listened to those, go check those out. But his flow in that, it was like a rage flow, but it was like we still getting the same things that make Uzi Uzi. And then he got the whole body tattoo, he got the Batman horns on his head, and we thinking we about to get into a punk aesthetic with Playboi Carti. That's what I'm thinking. I had no idea what to expect when it came to the Pink tape, because I thought we was getting that before anything. But he dropped Red and White on us, and I was able to listen to it on SoundCloud. Originally, when I was looking at the rollout of it, I was seeing he's putting all these songs on SoundCloud. He's trying to go back to that 2016 vibe, that vibe of just, I'm underground, I'm trying to prove myself again because I haven't dropped in a while. But he was able to just bring back everybody's attention because it's Uzi. Like, who's not going to listen when he dropped, right? So I go into this thinking we about to get some 2016 Uzi flow mixed with like a punk sound of sorts. I was wrong. I was very disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I saw one of my homies, Ty. He was listening to Glock in My Purse. Yes, Glock in My Purse. That is the name of one of the songs. He was listening to Glock in My Purse. I swiped up on the story. I asked him, like, what should I expect? He said, go in with low expectations. And I was like, damn. Going to low expectations for a Uzi tape, bro? I was not expecting to hear that, especially with just Uzi and just his body of work over the last 5 years. So I went into it and bumped it. I got a couple highlights. I was feeling for fun. Produced by Beat by Jeff. If y'all know Beat by Jeff, he did some beats for Splurge. Like when he first came out, it was pretty hard. I rocked with that song and Glock in My Purse. So the thing about Glock in My Purse is it's one of those songs that when you play it around old heads, they're going to be like, what the hell is music going to, right? But when you bump it in your car, you're going to be like, bro, this is actually pretty hard. Like, yes, like it's just crazy. And so basically the whole song, he's just going through and he's explaining why he's saying he has a Glock in his purse and how it's actually not a purse. 2 straps make it a book bag. I guess it was hard. But really for me, what I took down off the first initial listen is that there isn't any really real growth since Eternal to Take. He hasn't really changed anything as far as his sound, what he's talking about. Not saying that he's a lyrical rapper, but he hasn't really changed since Eternal to Take. We want to see a difference in your sound. If you're going to have the same flow, I would expect to hear, like, you know what I'm saying, progression. in the way you want to evolve the sound aesthetically, as far as like the beats, the rager beats, the, you know what I'm saying, the type of instrument that you decide to use on that. So just overall, I was pretty disappointed by Red and White. I don't know why I keep saying Pink and White. But hopefully this is just something just so that he can experiment with the sound, see what people are feeling, so that when the Pink take actually drops, we can get something that's quality. Now that he's heard the feedback of his audience. So hopefully, Uzi, you get it together, man. I'm gonna just keep faith on that, bro. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about, y'all, we just gonna switch it up for a little bit, y'all. So Emmett Till, he's about to get a movie, y'all. If you did not know the story of Emmett Till, first off, get off this live and go look it up. That's Black history, bro. Like, that is just certain things that should be ingrained in you that you should just automatically know. Like the image of Emmett Till in the open casket, that's powerful. That's something that you see once in your life and you're gonna remember it for the rest of your life. So yeah, Emmett Till, he's getting a movie. I'm kind of mixed on it as far as how to appropriate this story and introduce it to a new generation that doesn't necessarily know the story of Emmett Till, because in Black cinema, it's known to be trauma dumps at times. It's known to be slavery movies, lynching movies, riot movies, like incarceration movies. Like, while that's the truth of the negative aspects of the Black community, that's not all that we have to offer as far as cinema. So with the Emmett Till movie, I just want to see them do the story justice. This is the only time that I'm going to say that it's right to dump that trauma on the audience, because it's the same trauma that was dumped on the country when Emmett Till's mother decided to put the open picture casket photo of Emmett in Time magazine. The world got to see that. So I'm hoping that with the movie, they can incorporate that same sense of, you need to understand what happened to this boy, this kid from Chicago that was just going down south to visit his cousin and just enjoy his summer. We need to, as a culture, we need to see that so that we can hopefully take it as a lesson. In one of my notes, I just said that this movie does need to be graphic. It needs to be true and faithful to the story of Emmett Till so that it can be a lesson. Like I referred to earlier, it needs to be one of those things that once you see this movie, you will okay, you need to see this. Like, you don't know what Emmett Till, let me pop this in, you see this and you take a lesson from it. Because the violence shouldn't be just to glorify what happened to him. It should be a lesson to it overall. So I just really hope they do that. And then that's really it, bro. As far as the Emmett Till movie, overall, I'm excited for it. I really feel like it's something that should have been done a long time ago. But in 2020, if this movie dropped, it would be totally different, because we all know what happened that summer, 2020, with the Breonna Taylor, the George Floyd, just riots every other night. So this is going to be an important movie for us. So staying in the realm of cinema, right? I went to go see Nope yesterday. This is the third installment in Jordan Peele's directorial catalog. If you guys don't know, Jordan Peele was a comic. He was on sketch comedy. He did Key and Peele. He did Mad TV. He's an overall talented, well-rounded person. So when he decided to stop doing sketch comedy and actually move into the realm of directing, writing, and producing, it was kind of a curveball for me, because I enjoyed his work as a comedian. But after I saw Get Out, I became a believer. The whole culture became believers because of how big that movie was when it came out. It was able to relay political and social messages of the time while still being an intense thriller horror movie, if you get what I'm saying. So I appreciate that from Jordan Peele. Us, same kind of thing, not really as heavy on the political message, but it's something that the crowd can get behind and be scared of. I know after I went to go see Us, I was terrified. I couldn't, I'm out here thinking I got a doppelganger that's going to come and kill me one day. I had nightmares about it, real talk. But then we got Nope. When I initially saw the trailer and I saw the UFO, I'm thinking, okay, it's a thriller alien movie. Like you did Well, he's never done anything as far as monsters, so this is really an escape for him of sorts of the type of movie that he's making. So I'm going into Nope. I'm thinking we about to get an alien thriller movie. We about to get the aliens are coming to destroy us. Please, we got to figure out a way to survive this. He threw us a total curveball, and I'm not going to spoil it, but it's a very easy movie to follow. It was very good at creating tension from the beginning, from the opening scene. Like, it's not even no opening credits, really. It's just straight into, I can't say it. I just can't say it. I just need you to go see it. Let me know what you think once you go see it. Drop it in the comments of this video, but just let me know. Some cons are, is one plot line. It's just one plot line in the entire movie that I just feel like he could have tied up better at the end, but he didn't. So I don't know, it really just kind of drew back from the movie for me, but overall it was pretty good. It's not the best entry in his directorial catalog as far as the film that he got, but it holds weight as a thriller. It's not one of those movies that needs to be overly graphic and gory to get the point across. And Keke Palmer, bro, she killed it, bro. It's simple as that, bro. From the moment that I first seen her character, bro, I knew that she was going to kill it. She did an amazing job as M in the movie. Shout out to Keke Palmer, bro. Shout out to Jordan Peele. You did it again. It's not your best movie so far, but you do have another good movie at your hands as far as, like, horror. And it's something to build off of, definitely. So I'm definitely thankful I went to go see it in IMAX. The cinematography is amazing. The landscape is amazing. The colors are rich. It all looks good. And it was shot on an IMAX camera. So if you do go see this movie, I suggest that you go see it in IMAX, so you can get the full lens of what he was trying to do from a cinematography standpoint in this movie. All right, and then moving into the next thing, right? So we got R&B is making a comeback. So over the last like 3-4 years, I just noticed just mainstream attention has been on rap. Like, when's he dropping? Like, okay, he got his leaks coming out, woo. But recently, it might just be me, but I just really feel like our audience and our culture has started to mature more towards R&B and has been able to appreciate it because of the experience that they've gone through. People have been able to look at these albums and look at the themes, the conceptual themes in these albums, and connect with them as the listener. Like with Brent Faiyaz. If you toxic, you gonna like Brent Faiyaz. It's something for you right there. So you gonna rock with him. If you like Giveon, if you like toxic but it sounds good, you got that too. If you want love music, you got Frank Ocean. If you want love music again, mixed with a little bit of toxicity, it's Bryson Tiller. And not just to say that all R&B music today is toxic, but it got toxic elements in it because love today is toxic. That's just what it is. That's what people want to listen to. But people want to listen to it to where it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? A rap song ain't going to do that for you. So that's why I'm saying R&B is starting to make a comeback in the sense that we are starting to look out more for, okay, when Brent got his next album out. Or, oh, Giveon dropped. Oh, he messed up at the BET Awards. Cool. I'm still streaming his album, though, because I rock with it. So, diving into Wasteland, right? Brent Faiyaz. This is coming off of Fuck the World. He dropped this in 2020, I believe. It was a really good album. It's solid. It's something that you can still play today. It got some radio hits on there, but it wasn't the album that really broke him into the mainstream. It's really us that did that because we were able to take Sonder, the band that he was in, and, you know what I'm saying, see the toxicity that this man possessed, and we was able to just blow it up. And he's the type of person, like, less is more. So the less that he was giving to us as an audience, the more we was able to rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to hear more from Brent. We want to hear what he has to say. Like, we look at him like, okay, are you going to be on the toxic stuff this time? Like, what are you going to be on, right? So going into Wasteland, from the first teaser, when I seen him draw that W on that wall, I'm thinking, oh boy, we about to get something really toxic. I'm thinking we about to get something that's finna just be manipulative, gaslighting, just egotistical, just running all over the record. But that's not what he gave us, actually. He did give us some of the things that make Brent Brent, but at the same time, he was able to teach a lesson in it too. Like the wasteland that toxic love can create on the people that you love the most. And I really respect Brent for that because that's showing growth from his last album. His last album, he was just on rehab in Paris. He's like, I'm going to leave you. I don't need a reason why I should leave you. To a man that's, we don't know if he has kids in real life, but a man that has lost something and that has seen what toxic love can do to the people of in his life and the consequences of that. So that's why I appreciate Wasteland as an album. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Only reason why I don't give it a 10 out of 10 is because Gravity and Wasting Time were already singles that he dropped last year. So I was just expecting something like it's two spots right there where he could have just filled those with new songs, right? And then moving on to Giveon. Giveon, give or take. First, I was kind of skeptical to get into Giveon as an R&B artist because of the fact that TikTok was destroying Heartbreak Anniversary. It was overplayed on the radio. I didn't really care too much for it because it was overplayed. But then I just heard him on the Chicago Freestyle, and I was just captivated by the depth and the way that he's able to carry his voice throughout a song. So I was like, let me go in and let me check his catalog. He had a couple mixtapes. They were cool. But this is the main event. This is what I was waiting on, give or take. And it's a 10 out of 10 album. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of reminiscent of Bryson Tiller Anniversary in the sense it got the phone calls throughout it, and Drake too, like phone calls throughout it, voice messages from his mom. It's like a conversation to his mom, and he's kind of describing the person that he is in the form of an album. And I really respect it. It's definitely give or take because some of the stuff that he talks about is like, are you going to accept me as the person I am now, or is there someone else that you're looking for? So I appreciate that from Giveon. Snow Allegra, the first song I heard from the Purple Violet in Our Eyes, I think that's the name of the album, was in Your Eyes. Like that was a Pharrell produced song, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the beat her voice carries. She's able to make it through what she's talking about on the song, and she's able to just flow easily on the song. Frank Ocean, Frank, we need you, bro. We need you more than you realize, bro. We need to hear what you've been on, bro. We need to hear like the growth that you've had since 2016. Frank, we just need an album. And currently we hearing that he's shopping his music to labels. So hopefully we can get something from Frank Ocean in the future, which is cool. And then finally, man, Bryson Tiller, man. Bryson Tiller is 2 for 2 on his mainstream albums. In 2015, he dropped Trap Soul. And then he came back 25 years later, he dropped Anniversary. And Anniversary was a banger. Those two bangers, and they kind of go together with each other in a good way. So I appreciate that. But I was kind of nervous because his output isn't the same as other R&B artists. I'm thinking that he's going to like take another 5 years off. But then I read the other day that he's working on a new album. Like, the details are pretty scarce on it right now, but at least we know he got something down the pipeline, and he's not gonna make us wait another 5 years for new music. So on the R&B side, it's looking really good for the future in R&B. I'm really excited for what other acts are coming up. Like we got Lucky Day. That's really the only one I know. Lucky Day. So I gotta check out some more R&B, but like it's looking good so far. I'm really happy to say that rap isn't the only thing that I listen to, which it isn't. But we got more. We got something for everybody, and R&B is making a comeback. So boom. And then, speaking of stuff that is smooth but maybe a little toxic, y'all, my iOS 16, bro. So recently I downloaded iOS 16 on my phone. I got the public beta, right? I've never downloaded a public beta for my iPhone before, and I was kind of nervous getting into it because I didn't know what to expect. But the presentation is so smooth. Like it's smooth, it's beautiful. It's got the hidden unlock, the hidden and the recently deleted folders. They need Face ID now. Don't get caught up. But like you need Face ID to be able to unlock that stuff now. And it's like it's more secure in the sense that, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's something that you don't want the world to see and somebody going through your phone, you got the recently deleted, you need Face ID to see it. But just be careful because that streak goes both ways. Of course, the major thing that people are really talking about with this one is the unsend messages, the unsend and edit your messages. That is going to be the death of so many relationships, bro. I'm telling you now, whoever is working at Apple and decided to come up with that is an evil genius, or he got caught up, because you now have the ability to edit and delete messages within like 15 minutes of you sending them. But the only catch to that is right now, since I'm on the beta, is that I can text my brother, tell him he's ugly, and I like wish I didn't know him, but he could still see the message because he hasn't updated his phone. Of course, I'm playing, bro. I love you, dog. But yeah, that's a cool little feature you can do with it now. The wallpaper presentation has changed. Like you can edit your wallpapers from your lock screen. You just hold it down, press it through, and it's really sleek. It's really sleek, and I like what Apple's doing. Just as long as they are able to take that notch off the top of your phone for the iPhone 14, it's looking good. It's looking good for the future. But as far as the things that I would want to see for iOS 16, I need them to change the control panel to where this is the only thing I want. Just take the Wi-Fi, and like once you click Wi-Fi off, just turn it off for the rest of the day. Don't search for networks. Don't do none of that. I just want my Wi-Fi off. I just want to use my data because it keeps flickering on and off, and I don't like it. So just if y'all can fix that, Apple, I would greatly appreciate that, bro. But overall, bro, iOS 16 is sleek, it's efficient, it looks good on my phone. I like to be able to flip between when I'm trying to focus on something and when I just want to just chill. Like you can change your wallpaper based on what you want to do. So like if you on D&D and you got a certain wallpaper you want for it, you can throw that one on there, and then once your phone goes to D&D, it's going to flip to that. So boom, we got that. What's up, everybody in the chat? Sorry, Spotify. I just got to make sure that my people in the chat good. What's up, everybody? I'm happy that y'all joined. So that's iOS 16 for y'all. I give it a solid 8 out of 10 because it's not finished yet. But I'm pretty sure once it's finished, it's going to be something really solid, and a lot of things are going to come from that in the future. So moving into like movie news, I would say, what if season 2 for Marvel, it just got renewed, and then Spider-Man freshman year. So what if it's like just an animated show on Disney Plus? It's just got like what if scenarios if you watch Marvel movies. So if you haven't watched the first season, go watch this one because I don't want to spoil it for you. And then Spider-Man freshman year, we've all seen the Spider-Man origin story, but we just haven't seen it as far as like what's happened to him to get to the point in the movies that we watch now. So that's coming out 2023, 2024. Nothing too major as far as Marvel. I still got to go see Thor: Love and Thunder, but I'm going to have a review for that when I go see it. And then something really big happened. I guess if you watch wrestling or if you know about wrestling, I like wrestling. I've always liked wrestling. Still like wrestling. I just don't keep up with it like I used to. But Vince McMahon retired, y'all. This is in like after the scandal of him like making women sign non-disclosure agreements to stay quiet. He was having affairs. He was having babies, giving women hush money, and he had to step down. So eventually that transformed into him retiring. He sent a tweet yesterday, said at the age of 77, I got to retire. I got to let it go. And I don't know what the future of WWE is going to look like because I've never lived in a world where Vince McMahon wasn't the boss of WWE. So we just going to wish Vince McMahon the best of luck in his future endeavors and his retirement. You one of the greatest sports like producers that we've ever seen. So shout out to you for creating WWE, bro. I appreciate it. It's a big part of my childhood. But Vince McMahon retires at the age of 77. But yeah, man. It's time, bro. It is time. It is time. It is time. If you are in this live, share it to people that you know listen to Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake. We about to rank these. We about to rank these three, and I'm about to like show y'all why I think Drake has the bronze medal. Drake is the worst rapper out of all three of them. I'm sorry. He's a hit maker. He's giving us bangers, bro. He's, you know what I'm saying, he's giving us so much stuff, and he's a very versatile hit maker, but he's not a rapper, though. We've never, really seen Drake go to the lyrical depths that Kendrick or Cole are able to with their audience, right? So, I'm going to, of course, start with Drake. So, Drake has my bronze medal, right? So, Drake's last two albums, his most recent things have been Certified Lover Boy and Honestly Nevermind, right? So Certified Lover Boy was more like the album that he's been teasing for 2 years now. We knew we were getting that. It dropped in the middle of that Kanye beef, which was kind of like a weird time for just hip-hop in general. So we didn't really know what was going to be on the album. I thought it was going to be like a mixture of Take Care and Views, in the sense that he's sapping, but he's talking about his relationship, which is like the best version of Drake, in my opinion. So I thought that's what we were getting. We got a little bit of that. We got a couple radio hits, but it's nothing really that will make you want to come back to Certified Lover Boy as an entire project if you're not really a Drake fan. You know what I'm saying? So then he came back. He dropped Honestly Nevermind, bro. And he threw a curveball to everybody that listens to him, that's been rocking with him since day one. This man dropped a dance album. He dropped a strip club, GTA, club music, like whatever you want to call it, bro. And it's wild. It's a couple, like, it's something smooth that you can ride to late night, but it's not something that I'm about to be like, hey, bro, play that Honestly Nevermind. Like, I tried to give it a chance. I tried to defend it. But it's not that strong. It don't really connect to who Drake is as a rapper. Like, I respect the fact that you went and you tried to experiment with something different, but it's not really what I was expecting as far as a follow-up to Certified Lover Boy. I'm not going to fault him for that, but I'm just saying, like, ever since More Life, the quality of your projects hasn't been the same, Drake. Hopefully, Scary Hours 3 can redeem you, bro, but you got the bronze medal. Not gonna lie. So it's only two people left. It's Kendrick and it's Cole. These are the boring rappers that y'all call them. These are the people that you're not really listening to like that. And I mean, that's fine. Everybody got their own taste. But then again, you gotta, like, when we talking about like real rap music, where they are in the pantheon of the greatest rappers of all time, is them, like, them two from our well, all three of them are in like the discussion for like greatest rappers of all time. But when we talk about this generation, like people that have had the most impact socially, is either Kendrick or Cole. And unfortunately, I gotta give Cole the silver, bro. He originally thought he had the bronze medal, but I really think that's just him being modest, and that's the love that he got for Drake. But Cole, bro, you got the silver medal, bro. You're not that bad, bro. You're not that bad at all. So yeah, Cole got the silver medal, bro. And then finally, of course, Kendrick has the gold medal. I'm going to go back and forth, and I'm going to kind of try to justify why I believe each of these guys got their respective medals, right? So with Cole, the last thing he dropped was the off-season. The off-season is like a mixtape format thing. It's something that you just throw in the car, 30 minutes, you in and out. It's not something spectacular, but it's something that you're going to tune in and you're going to listen to. So he gave us the Climb Back. We had that song with 21 and Moray. And it was memorable, like the Lil Baby, like Pride is the Devil. Like, he got some bangers on there for sure, but it's not something that I'm finna go back and I'm finna listen to. Yeah, I'll save a couple songs, but I'm not going to take it seriously because you're just rapping. He was just rapping on that tape. He wasn't really trying to get a point across. Hopefully the Fall Off has something to go for that. But other than that, Cole, you've been killing the features, bro. You've been putting Dreamville on. The Dreamville mixtape was good. You doing what you're supposed to. I just hope you come back harder for the Fall Off, which is supposed to come after the off season. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody that's in the chat? And then finally, bro, y'all gonna hate me, but Kendrick Lamar is the best rapper out of Cole and Drake. Him, Cole, and Drake is Kendrick Lamar #1, bro. Kendrick Lamar, bro, he is, in 2020, right? I'm going to just go back a little bit, just give y'all a little bit of context on why I'm feeling what I'm feeling towards Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So, 2020, the George Floyd riots going down like every other night on CNN. Stuff is getting looted. Stuff is getting thrown in, right? The song that people are singing in the streets is coming from an album that dropped 5 years prior to that. You know what I'm saying? They listening, they want to know where Kendrick at. We all thinking, bro, where Kendrick at? This would be the perfect time for him to drop an album. Yeah, Cole dropped something in response to what was going on socially in our culture, but everybody was really thinking, bro, where is Kendrick at right now? What is he doing? Why is he not speaking? Why is he not doing nothing public? But he had been missing ever since Damn. He hadn't dropped anything since 2017, but we was wondering where he went. So then, fast forward 2021, he dropped those 2 features with his cousin, Baby Keem. Shout out Keem. That was pretty hard, you know what I'm saying? But nothing to speak on what was going on in the world today. I'm just rapping with my cousin. I'm just having a good time, you know what I'm saying? And then he's like, new flows coming. Be patient. Then he drops the folder on his Instagram, which he's not even active on. So, if he posts one thing, the whole world is going crazy. It was literally like trending within like 5 minutes of him posting a folder. And then in that folder, he's saying he's coming back with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. We like, what is this? What does that mean for the music? What is the music going to sound like, right? So we sitting on that. We thinking like, is this a double album? Like, what is he getting at? What is he going to talk about? But then again, the social construct of the conversation around what's going on is, what is he finna drop? What is he finna talk about? What is his perspective on what's happened since his last drop, since 2017? Like, what are you going to talk about? You know what I'm saying? So then he drops The Heart Part 5. If y'all haven't listened to The Heart Part 5, I suggest you go listen to it, bro. It's a beautiful song. Like, every verse covers, like, you know what I'm saying, political issues, social issues, but it pertains to the people that he was transforming into in the video. You was able to hear what he was saying and see it too. And I really appreciate that. And when he turned into Nipsey at the end, I really felt it, because it really felt like he's really coming to his own as who he is spiritually. Because if you go back since Good Kid, Mad City, it's an origin story. It's To Pimp a Butterfly, him leaving home. Damn, it's like him trying to accept the pressures of who he is as like the voice of our culture, and then he disappears. He disappears as we need that voice. So we wondering like, where are you at? Like, Kendrick, what are you doing? Like, what's going on right now? And then he comes back and he says, I don't want to have anything to do with the culture anymore anyway. Like, I just want to just protect my family and promote the things that I want to promote. But he's still getting active in the arena of what's going on in the world today and able to speak on it. And it really resonated with me during a time where it's like you can't help other people. You can't reach other people unless you try to help yourself first. And that's something that made Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers so crucial to me. And one of my favorite albums that he has is because he's saying that, yes, like, I'm not your savior. You got to stop looking at me like this. Like, I'm a person just like y'all. I make mistakes just like y'all. But, like, it's a beautiful thing to see Kendrick mature from that gangbanging Compton dude that wanted to make it out, from To Pimp a Butterfly, to him embracing that role as the voice of our generation. And yeah, like Jay says, it's a coming of age story, but he did it so beautifully. And that's why I really respect Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Like, it's only really 2 songs, like N95, Savior, and Silent Hill. Those like radio hits, right? But overall, it's a therapeutic experience. Like, it's not something that you just play in the car and you think about it. It's something that, like, you gonna go home and you gonna think about what he was saying on that tape. You know what I'm saying? And I respect Kendrick for not going the commercial route and just giving us what we want to hear. He's giving us something that we need to hear. It might not be comfortable for everybody that's listening, but it's something that once we sit down with it and we able to really resonate the message that he has, it's something that you're going to walk away from it a different person. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate Kendrick for that. And that's why he gets the gold medal, bro. That's why I believe it's Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. Kendrick is, we want to hear from him. We want to know what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? Cole, he's the soul. You know what I'm saying? He's the soul of our culture. He like that uncle that you sit down and you listen to what he's saying. Yeah, he'll laugh, he'll joke with you, he'll get with the culture like Cole will do, but he's still serious business at the end of the day. And then Drake, he's like the older brother who crib you go over to when you just want to have a good time. Yeah, he'll have some bars where he'll go crazy, like on Churchill Downs, like, you know what I'm saying? He snap. I'm not gonna lie. But overall, Drake is not somebody that you go to really think about what music you're consuming. And for me, when I'm thinking about what I want to listen to, I'm listening to stuff with substance, stuff that's going to make me walk away feeling different than I am, because it's really about evolution. And Kendrick has evolved the most. He's evolved the most. And until I see a change from Cole, like not a significant change from Cole, because he's literally right there, but until I see a significant change, it's Kendrick, it's Cole, and it's Drake. Because Drake has been through things to where he can evolve. He's just chosen not to. Drake has had a kid. He's a dad now. You're 30-something years old. Why do you have a heart tattooed on your head? I mean, cut into your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like Drake. We not saying be that same sentimental sap dude from Take Care, but just show us that you are growing as a person too. So that's why I'm giving Kendrick the gold. That's why Cole gets the silver, and that's why Drake has the bronze. There's no hate on either of them. I love all of them. They all in my rotation. I got records from all of them. I've been listening to all of them since I was young. But that's just the truth of the situation for me right now. Kendrick is the most evolved as an artist. He's the most polished as an artist, and he's the most accomplished out of all of them. We not just talking what you've done, numbers, because Drake got the numbers. He got all the numbers. But Kendrick, bro, his stuff is getting studied in college lecture rooms, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's whole, like, essay prompts on, like, what's the anecdote in this Kendrick Lamar verse? What does this mean? Like, I've seen it. Look it up. And he's a Pulitzer Prize winner. He's the only rapper to ever do that in the history of rap, in the history of music. Like, that's a writer's award. They recognize him for having a superb use of anecdotal devices to convey his message. Like, not to geek out or anything, but that's a big deal. Like, bro, if you're a writer and you win a Pulitzer Prize, like, that's like that's your Grammy. You know what I'm saying? And for Kendrick to have Grammys and then be able to step over into the writer's world and bring home a Pulitzer Prize, that's big. That's what he's able to do. So it's Duckworth, it's Cole, and it's Aubrey Drake, bro. That's my ranking right now. I love all three of them, but that's where I'm at right now. I know I just talked your head off, but then again, bro, I'm really thankful for the platform that we're creating. I'm thankful for the first episode. You guys have been amazing, bro. I'm really just thankful again, y'all. I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. But I want to end this episode with another word, bro. And the word is, bro, evolve. Evolve as a person, bro. The reason why I talked about these three is because as a man, I'm trying to evolve. Every day you got to try to evolve. As a person, as a human being, you got to try to evolve, because if you're in the same space that you was 2 years ago, you're not going to really be able to develop. Yeah, money is important. Things with substance are important too. But you have to evolve spiritually. You got to evolve in all aspects of life. That's how you truly get better and get the most out of the life that you're in. That's why I like to listen to artists that have changed over time. Like, even if their appearances are matching, you know what I'm saying, the time period that they're in, I'm able to tune in more and I'm able to get something out of it. Like, I see Kendrick, he's young, he on the streets, he just trying to make it out. I ain't never been on the streets. I'm not going to lie. I'm not able to relate to that as much as the next person will. But if you're able to say something that's able to grab me and bring me in, I'm going to tune into it. Like with Mac Miller. Mac Miller went from white frat rapper, just party rapper, to when he died and he dropped Circles, to somebody that's not even really making rap music anymore. He's talking about your mental health. He's talking about taking it one day at a time. He's talking about stop swimming in the circles that are bringing you down as a person. That's why evolution is so big. And even with my favorite artist, bro, The Weeknd, bro, you know I was going to punch him in at least one time in this episode. The Weeknd went from homeless to one of the biggest superstars of all time. You know what I'm saying? And just listen to the content of his music, bro. He talks about some crazy stuff, but if you listen to this new album, he's talking about looking back on it with regret, not like glorifying it, like, bro, I shouldn't have did this. This is not how you act. This is not how you truly love people. This is not how you move. And his past is caught up with him, and he's realizing the consequences of his actions. And that's something that's big too. But really, bro, evolution is the most important thing to me. And that's what I would just say to y'all today. Just continue to try to evolve. Continue to try to be better as people. Because if you're not taking every opportunity that God blesses us with to try to change his people, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I was watching Cat Williams the other day, and he was like, for all my drug dealers, right? If you selling weed in 2006, by 2010, you had to move to something else. If you still selling weed, like, if you really in the drug dealing, like, you got to do something else. You got to do something else. You got to grow. He said, I'm not trying to go to somebody's birthday party and they're doing the same thing every year. I want to see your growth as a person. And that's the journey that I'm on too. And with this podcast, hopefully y'all able to see it. I want to be able to again, give a platform for everybody that wants to come and speak and come just chill with me, come kick it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever you want to do. But then again, I want to be able to grow. I want to be able to display growth, to show that growth is possible, because it's possible. Everybody's able to grow. You're not the same person that you were in middle school. So really with that, man, I would say thank you again for another episode of Free Time, the PNG podcast. For the people that's coming in late, bro, I'm sorry. I think you missed a good show. Hopefully, y'all tell me about it in the comments. To the people listening on Spotify, thank you for the plays. We got 15 plays on that first episode, bro. That's not a lot, but it's more than what I was expecting. So I'm blessed and I'm thankful for that, bro. I'm going to be coming at y'all with episodes every other day, depending on how I'm feeling after work. But definitely every other day I'm going to be coming with some content for y'all. So just watch this. For all my people that's in the Instagram live, you watch this video again, leave your comments, tell me the best parts, tell me what you liked about it, give me feedback, tell me stuff that y'all want to see implemented into this podcast, because this is our podcast, this is Free Time. This is where you come and you know what I'm saying, you express yourself too. And for all my Spotify listeners, hit the bell, like, share it. I'm trying to be big. I'm trying to, about 100 episodes, I'm trying to at least average 100 plays. I know it's ambitious, but if you're not trying to be ambitious, what are you doing? So with that, y'all, I'm about to go watch some TV, lay down, spin these records, man. Y'all be easy. I love y'all. Be blessed, be favored. Peace be with y'all, man. Thank y'all.